Hi, I'm Francis Judge and this is Daily Ventures. Today I want to talk to you about suitcases. Suitcases are useful for packing up a whole lot of things into them and for taking them together somewhere. They're useful for keeping them together, but they become useless when we need to use the stuff that's inside the suitcases. We've got quite a few words in the Bible that act like suitcases. They've got lots of meaning inside them. But many of us believers have never actually looked inside to see what that meaning is. Today I want to look at one particular suitcase word that the scripture uses and we throw around thinking that it has one universal meaning, which turns out not to be true. And that word is God. The Hebrew word for God is the word El, and it has the root meaning of strength and power, hence the idea of divinity. When it's used of God, the God that we know, it is always qualified, the God of Israel. And there's a special form in the Hebrew, Elohim, and there's a special plural form in the Hebrew, Elohim. It's used uniquely in the Bible, and when it's used to refer to God or his heavenly host, but not of any gods. That's why God had to reveal himself personally to Moses in the desert, because without that, he would not have known that this was the unique God of what would become Israel. And it's also why Moses asked him, "Who shall I tell Pharaoh has sent me?" And so God reveals himself with the name Yahweh, which used to be pronounced Jehovah. It's a self-revelation that God makes of himself to Moses. So what do we get when we unpack this suitcase? We get an encounter with the personal God who is the ultimate strong and mighty one. And we find that he has revealed his name to us, but he has also called us by name. These are all truths that a person needs to have revealed to him. When we come to God, he reveals himself to us, because for unbelievers, the word God can refer to anything or anyone that has power or that they trust to put power into their lives. But for those of us who believe, he is the personal, strong, and powerful one. He's revealed his name to us as Father, and to have called us to himself by name, and to be utterly unique and incomparable. And that's ultimately why we call him God with a capital G.